Today I'm visiting Dubrovnik, Croatia. It's my first time in Croatia, and it's an ancient city. I'm looking forward to walking around, seeing why it's so popular. I have two different people to show me the different sides of it. So I'm looking forward to the modern versus the traditional and seeing why it's become such a popular destination. Dubrovnik has suffered from so many disasters, yet this southern Croatian World Heritage Site has managed to not only survive, but become one of the world's favorite and most desirable places to visit. In fact, it has become a bit overwhelmed with tourism, but that's no wonder when you see the beauty of its old town, the imposing ancient city wall, and all its backstreet charm. Not to mention, they have incredible food too. I'm ready to explore and eat, and don't know where to start, so I have a friend from Dubrovnik Food Tours to help me. I meet Marina in the center of the old town on this very hot and sunny day. I have to tell you that I've wanted to come to Dubrovnik for a long, long time. I know it's a lot of people around here, so what's happened here? Why is there such an explosion in tourism?
Dubrovnik is very popular at the moment. We have so many tourists. It is 1 million passengers that went through Dubrovnik. Croatia is a land with a little bit more than 4 million citizens. Small Dubrovnik with 45,000,
Oh, wow.
and then inside the city walls less than 800. And then you can imagine that we all live on tourism.
Yeah.
And such a history that we have.
And you were born here?
Yes, I was born and raised in Dubrovnik. I love history. I love my city. I want to share a little bit of that with people that come in Dubrovnik.
It's unbelievable. Just being here and seeing what I'm surrounded by is just, and I know that there's been earthquakes and wars and destruction, and yeah,
Yes.
you've come through it.
Yes,
and
exactly. From that period.
So oysters is a big thing.
Yes.
I suppose seafood is
Yes.
I'm expecting good seafood.
Yes,
Is that what you're
yes,
known
absolutely.
for? Yeah.
Stone is very known because of the city walls, because of the oysters, because that's Ston Bay, limestone.
Okay.
Fresh water and seawater are mixing. We have very good tuna, yes, of course, and wild tuna.
So is it prepared all different ways? I mean, I'm used to a lot
Different
of
ways.
sushi.
Fish has to swim 3 times. In the sea, in the olive oil, and red wine.
Okay, this is my kind of place for sure. Olive oil, fish,
See?
red wine, perfect. Great. So we're going to head over to get some tuna now?
over there.
Oh, over here, okay, great. We walked just around the corner from this central promenade to a charming hidden gem called Lucin Kantun. This place is tiny but stylish, with a small open kitchen and just a few tables inside, with a few more set up outside on the pavement. I believe I'm about to get the freshest tuna ever and my favorite, some oysters.
Trivially.
I'm trying. Trivially.
Yes,
Okay.
very good.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you. Cheers. This is so nice. I love this is probably my first Croatian wine.
Oh, this is very nice. This is posh.
It's so fruity and so
Yes.
good. This is going to go perfect with those oysters.
So oysters are from Ston Bay. You filmed a little bit earlier. How do they open? You
I
have to be
know.
perfect.
Well, I'm going to have my first one. if you
Yes,
don't
a little
mind.
bit of lemon.
I'm not good at the sucking out. I'm
Okay,
going to be
just-
dainty for the camera. Wow.
And then
That's
a little
good.
bit of wine.
Yeah. So
And
what I
then-
like this wine, there's this nice sweetness to it at the beginning, but then it kind of goes away and you get this fruit and minerals, and it's lovely.
Those are our wines.
That's
Those
how
are
you
our
have
wines
them?
here on this area.
So this dish,
This is tuna tartar.
I think probably going to be the freshest tuna I've ever had
Yes,
since they caught it this
absolutely.
morning. So I think what's in here, it's pretty simple, right?
It's just
a-
very
a
simple
tuna.
dish. A little bit of onion, tuna,
A
salt
little
and
hot sauce,
pepper.
maybe? Let's see.
A little bit of hot sauce, yes. And very fresh tuna, most important.
Well, that's going to make all the difference. But the way you have to scrape it
Yes.
off the fish
Yes.
like that, and to make it all nice and fresh. Do you have more for us?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It's beef pasta.
Ah.
Very traditional Croatian dish.
This is very traditional
See?
Croatian dish. So this is 𝐁𝐞𝐿 macaroni. On the top you have small pieces of cheese.
Nice.
And then a little bit of basil, tomato,
amazing.
but very, very nice sauce.
Is this the dish I read about called dirty macaroni? Is that
Yes,
the
absolutely.
fun name for it?
Mhm.
Oh.
Everything, yes.
Cinnamon in
Yes,
there.
absolutely. It is a little bit of cinnamon.
And what is the cheese? Is the cheese?
Cheese is just a regular cheese like Parmigiano on the top.
So this wine even goes with that.
Yes, absolutely.
I think that's where I have body. I think that's what it is. Nice body to these wines. My first meal in Dubrovnik, and I can say it was fantastic. And so was the wine. I love how walkable it is here. The limestone streets are surrounded by amazing buildings and landmarks and are lined with all kinds of interesting looking restaurants and shops. Seems we're about to go into one right now. This looks like a souvenir shop, but there are some tasty looking treats being put out for us to try, including some local spirits.
Also small bite like this.
So what is it, a fruit as well?
It is fruit, and it is a little bit of cinnamon and walnuts and almonds and a grape juice that
Okay,
we use.
okay.
Something that we call vareni.
And what is that?
Almonds.
Oh, that's regular,
Sugared
just
almonds.
sugared almonds? Okay.
Yes, with
Here you have
And lemon?
lemons.
Well, let's go back to the good stuff.
Cheers.
Cheers. That's so cool. Do you drink it all day long?
we get
All day
the
long.
opportunity, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to try this one?
Oh, we have another one.
Yes. It's made with Croatian type of red wine, a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of rum, and different spices.
Yes, ma'am.
Why not?
Look how thick that is. Wow. Oh, it's like a sweet port. Has a kick. If you want some authentic Dubrovnik and other Croatian gifts, this is the place to go. You can't visit anywhere without at least trying some of their local baked goods and pastries. Marina's taking me to one of her favorite shops, peka. You decided to bring me a little cake, huh?
Yes, of course. A little bit of prošek at the end.
Yes.
Prošek.
Prošek, 𝐃𝐮𝐬𝐿.
So sweet wine.
Okay.
And here
That's
we
another
have a
taste.
little bit of
More of it.
flour, More
Okay.
of it.
Wow.
So
Looks
it is
amazing.
something that we have here.
Yeah, what is it? This is it.
First one, it is pan di Spagna. It is like Italian pan di Spagna,
Okay.
but
Like a
special
sponge.
thing inside, special ingredients. So it is that rose liquor that we tried
okay,
over
so that's
there.
very big here. I
A
see.
little bit of jam or marmalade, well, but special kind of orange, bitter orange from Dubrovnik area.
So you dip this with that and you
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely. A little bit of that, a little bit of that.
Okay.
Here we have almond and orange cake.
Huh.
So our cakes are a little bit different. We put everything inside, not like sponge cake, and then you add everything in the cream. So not, a little bit different here. And something very tasty and very healthy. So it is carob.
Oh, carob.
Yes, it's the special
Oh, so
kind
it's
of.
not chocolate.
Yes, of course. Less calories. Less calories.
That's what they tell you. I don't know if it's true.
No, it is true. Just try, taste.
I've had
So-
carob before. It is actually really nice. They have always used it as a chocolate substitute.
Absolutely.
So we'll
And
go for that
ours,
one.
it is called 𝐶arin.
Oh, that looks pretty moist, huh?
It is. That's the
Hopefully.
most important thing.
Wow, it's quite good.
It is.
That's excellent. Like really excellent.
Yes.
You would never know that wasn't chocolate. Nutty, really nutty. See, I have a thing about dessert. So many desserts are way over the top. Too much sugar, too much sweet. These are nice and light. I will probably
very
finish
healthy
all of these.
version here.
And you said healthy. Okay, I'm gonna keep thinking it's healthy and keep eating it.
You just have to put a little bit of this
Yeah.
on top of that.
I'm gonna do that. I see. Look at
Uh-huh. Like sugar fields. So orange
Excellent.
sugar fields.
So are Croatians into sweets like this? Is there a lot
Yes,
of bakeries?
especially part of Croatia that it is up. So Zagreb, Slavonia.
Okay.
They have very, very good sweets and different than ours.
Love the carob. I love the carob.
Carob
It's
is
great.
perfect.
It's really, really good. One of Dubrovnik's highlights is to walk along the ancient walls surrounding the city. The views from here are phenomenal, overlooking the multitude of red rooftops on one end and the Adriatic Sea on the other end. I have to say goodbye to Marina, but now I'm meeting Anna Maria, another Dubrovnik native who has her own food blog and cookbook, so I know I'm in for some more good eating. We're just outside the old town and walk into a unique looking store filled with a variety of handmade, original, and even some unusual Croatian products.
This is actually the place I'm really excited for you to try.
What?
It's a place owned by a husband and wife team, Sanja and John, and they really focus on Croatian design, Croatian products, all things Croatian. So it's really cool.
This is amazing.
Hi, John.
Croatian one.
Welcome, guys.
How are you?
Oh, hi.
Doing
Sorry,
well?
usually looking
Hi,
around.
John.
Hi, I'm Zita. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, there are some wines. I
This
think
is a
John will
great
give
start.
us one of those to try, huh?
Why don't we try
Yeah.
his Tesoro?
Yeah, the Malvasia. Yeah, I was just telling
Yes, tell me about the
Zita.
Malvasia.
So it's a very indigenous variety. You won't get it elsewhere. It's a medium-bodied white, very fruity, very aromatic.
Nice.
Goes well with hearty fish dishes, I would say.
Well, nice color.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. That smells so fresh. Mm.
Well,
Yes,
Cheers.
you can't.
Yeah.
I know.
I hope
Got
you
that.
enjoy
Oh,
it's quite.
right.
It's on the stronger side, right?
It is, but it's
Yeah.
it's smooth at the same time. You're not
Yeah.
feeling the alcohol. This shop is amazing too.
Yeah.
We're actually we're really proud of all the people we work with. You know, it's a lot of local producers. Most of them are still small batch, so they have a real job and then they do this out of passion.
Right.
And so yeah, we
Oh,
get
good
to
for
help
you.
support that.
Oh,
You
that's
know,
wonderful.
We're
got
really
a great
proud.
cookbook actually if you're interested.
Well, we're really proud to have you because it's one of the first shops of this kind in the whole city. I don't know if there's another one like this.
How many times do you change things? Like, do you keep
Um,
things for over and over again, or you get in new people, new artists, new wines, new?
Yeah,
all
that's
kinds of
that's been, actually it's interesting. So when we started working, everyone was wondering like, what are you gonna sell? You know, what do they make in Croatia? We didn't really have much in the shop.
stuff? Right.
And then as time went on, all the people that we liked working with and we appreciated, they recommended people to us. So then we started getting like people sending things, and we're getting new things every day. Like this, I think it's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
It's like, so it's your own personal salt flat. And their goal
Oh
is to
my.
do, yeah, so this is from Saloninin. Like,
Okay.
And their goal
Cool.
is to go to all the traditional salt routes around Europe
Yeah.
Okay.
and then sell the brine online. So it's going to be cheap, you can get it, and then you pour it in.
And you
in
wait.
the sun, and that's it.
And
That's
then
so
you get,
cool.
Yeah, mushroom infused coffee.
Okay, that's really weird.
And yeah, totally. When the guy called me up, I was like, what? It's using wild Croatian chanterelles and mixing with other mushrooms to give whatever the performance you want.
Oh,
And it took me a while to try it.
Oh,
I was
my
quite
God.
hungover actually, and we had no other coffee in the house. And I felt sharp. It worked. I was like, wow.
okay, the new hangover cure. So I love all your products, and I know that you said that Anna has her cookbook here, so I would love to see that.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
yeah.
I thought I saw it when we walked in, right? You
Yeah,
showed
it's
it to
right over
me.
there.
So
Yeah.
I mean, how could I go without taking her cookbook,
Absolutely,
right?
that's
So,
a very good choice.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Our next stop is to an organization that was started in 1993, shortly after the devastating war in 1991, to help women and their families through the hard times they'd be facing. DESA provides educational programs valuing traditional knowledge and encouraging people to support their Croatian heritage.
For the last 27 years, DESH has been existing as an association that is actually helping local community rise and value the traditional knowledge that we inherit.
Nice.
In 2006, we started with this project, bitter orange marmalade. Please try it.
Yeah, I see a lot of orange around here.
Yes, actually, in every garden of Dubrovnik since the 10th century, the bitter oranges are growing. Even in the old town, inside of the city walls, there are 14 gardens, and in each there is at least one tree of bitter orange.
So that's a big thing in Dubrovnik or all of Croatia.
Well, just after the war, it was not that a big thing. People did not recognize this fruit as something that you can make useful stuff out of it. I see lots of tourists
Trying
picking
it from
it
the
and
tree,
then eating it, and then
like it's a lemon or something, right? Yeah. I love it.
it's more bitter than the lemon. Yeah, but
Oh,
it's
really?
excellent to make liqueurs, marmalades,
I love
arancini, because you don't spray it with all these kinds of ugly pesticides.
Exactly. And so what are these guys? Oh, these are almonds.
Oh, it's almonds coated in sugar and together with peels, orange peels
so this
coated
is the
in sugar.
peel with the sugar.
Yeah.
This is what you would get at Christmas time in
Yes.
any home.
It's a
in
traditional
Dubrovnik. It's
sweet
very,
during
very
the Christmas
traditional,
time, but not just in Dubrovnik area, it's all over Mediterranean.
Yeah.
Not only that we produce it, we are trying to teach people how to produce it, how to pack it to be good for the eye.
So you bring people here and
Yes.
do that like as a workshop type of
Yes.
thing. That's your intention and your goal.
But not just for the bitter orange, it's also for the carob and for everything else. Because
Right,
these
right.
are plants that are actually making our own identity. Have some now.
Very good.
Yeah. Malo su se oznojili, para mi se.
A vruće ima. Normally they're a bit crispier. But
Yeah.
because
Right,
of the,
so
the
humid.
humid weather.
Now you're addicted for life.
Delicious. So you did this since you told me mom, right?
Yeah, well, at that time I was what, 12 years old, I think.
Yeah.
So
You've
got
been
you
here all
involved.
your life.
Her things get lost all the time, so you're keeping it going.
Yeah.
sure, but you know, because she was one of the founders of this amazing place, it's very hard to follow her footsteps.
Well, yeah.
And people usually want to make their own footsteps, so the community doesn't allow you to.
Okay, gotcha.
You'll find a way.
You'll find a way. You'll put your own take on it, and it's terrific.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm making everyone recycle and reuse and
Good.
stop making trash and so on.
Right, absolutely. Well,
Sustainability. Yeah.
sustainability for all of us. Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
Okay,
coming.
Thank you for your time.
Yay!
thank
Yeah.
We hop in a cab and take a short 10 or so minute ride to get to a local family's home. I'm about to finish this day in Dubrovnik with a specially prepared home-cooked meal. It doesn't get better than that.
Prepare the traditional meal.
Okay.
We call peka.
Peka.
Yes.
You spell it
it's-
P-E-A.
Okay.
We will bake lamb and potatoes on
Lovely.
open fire
What?
under the bell. It's traditional way exactly of baking.
Nice.
So we will
salt
put
it?
some salt, sea
Great.
salt always use.
Yeah.
Then some pepper.
Is this by chance salt from Ston?
Ston.
Yes, I knew it.
see,
Yeah,
It's only
great.
one we
Can I have a
use.
Yeah, do have a taste. So
Wow.
Ston is like the oldest salt works in Europe.
We will put some garlics.
Hand harvested.
Right. Beautiful.
Garlic, yeah.
Lots of garlic.
Yeah, but it
Beautiful.
mellows during the
Yes.
cooking process, so it's gonna be great.
I love being here.
Do you love the setting?
I
It's very
do.
homey and nice. It's nice to be able to visit someone's home.
it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a
And so-
special thing you're doing, Maria. That's a nice thing for those people who stay the night, for
Yeah.
example. They get to sample a bit of the neighborhood life in that way.
Is it rosemary?
Put rosemary from
Do you
our
grow your own?
garden.
Yeah.
Then some bay leaves.
Okay.
On the top we will put now potatoes.
So you boil some potatoes, you boil some veggies, and that's like a typical
Nice.
Dalmatian side dish, usually with some garlic and hand
Lots of
harvested salt.
potatoes.
Yes.
Lots of potatoes. You want me to help? Okay, I'll help you. she's almost done, so I'm doing like the less of it, but yeah, sure.
Then we will put sunflower oil.
Why sunflower oil? Is it?
Usually we use for fried and baked meals. Olive oil exactly doesn't like
The
high
heat.
temperatures.
Right.
So
Right.
now peka is ready
Okay.
to be baked for 2-3 hours. We will open
Oh.
a few times while it's ready. So we will put meat on the top in the
Right.
half.
Beautiful.
Is there any
That's so
special
good.
trick to making them extra thin?
Yes, I think
The
it's
slices?
a lot of practice.
Yeah.
1,000
Thank you.
pieces, 2,000 pieces, and this
Okay.
They're beautiful.
and
Oh
tin.
my God.
Mmm, it's
Isn't
delicious.
that amazing?
Zita, here you go.
Okay.
Mm.
I know I'm probably supposed to be putting it on the plate for everybody else, but I'm gonna eat.
It tastes like
Traditional
proper prosciutto.
Dalmatian,
Yeah, yeah. Smoked ham.
Wow.
smoked ham.
I love it. Okay, we can arrange the rest of the platter, I think. Great.
Just go slowly, just your
Don't hold the
hand
meat.
down.
Good.
Great!
We got a little
So far, so
one.
good.
It's
Yes.
not bad.
Mm.
Doesn't it taste better when I cut it? Like, oh wow. Worth waiting for. So if anybody's dieting, don't eat this dish. So the lamb is so tender and juicy, but the potato is soaking up all that fat. It's just fabulous, and the garlic seeps through. The rosemary is really subtle. It's really good.
You're enjoying it?
I am. So even though Dubrovnik has become so busy with people and visitors all year round, I still feel that they've managed to make it personal and local and friendly and just make you feel like you're part of the family. And that's how I am tonight. Tivoli? Yes, very nice. Tivoli. Thank you. Cheers. Cheers.